Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a scrapbook layout for you using the contents of my July Clique kit, and I'm cutting 1-inch strips of paper of this floral, which is called Smell the Roses, and then this black and white, almost like a houndstooth, I'm cutting into 1/2-inch strips, and it's called the Good Life. The polka dot paper that will be my background is the daily schedule, and all three of these sheets come out of the Chicken Nitty 365 collection. These were featured in the kit this month. And for my thought behind the layout is to do a little bit of some like basket weaving. I've done it once on a layout before, but I don't have a process video for it, so I just love these bright bold colors atop of the black and white, so I wanted to sort of recreate this idea that I had once that worked out another time. So I love the not the black and white, the floral print, which is why I made them thicker than the yellow and white strips of pattern paper. And I am just getting my placement down because I'm trying to see if I want it matted or, to one side, to the other side. You'll see me play around with it until I kind of come to my final decision. But the photo that is in the that I'm using is a picture of my mom and my sister. She came down to visit from Jersey in not too long ago, like just last month, for a long, long weekend. And my mom and my sister are always told they look like twins. So it was a really nice picture that we took on sunset on the beach. So I just wanted to use this photo with this great idea that I had to basket weave them. I am taping down half the strip and leaving like the other half unattached to the paper. That way I can do all of the under over portion of the weaving on that end and tape down the side that I am obviously going to go with. So you see me just play around with, whether or not I have it on the left or the right, left or the right. It's so funny how the mind works when you're doing this creative process. So we're getting down to it. So I started off with 4 and 4 of each strip so that it was even. But in order to have the picture be bordered by the yellow and white houndstooth, I did add a third strip of the yellow and white to the horizontal component, and then the vertical component will be these four, and I need to kind of like bookend it, so I do cut just 2 strips, 1 and 1, to add on the other side of the page, and then that is when I'm happy with the layout, and I go ahead and adhere it all down. It's funny, the process that everyone's brain goes through while doing a process video, kind of live, because you have this idea and then you're playing around with it and you're just like, I don't like that, and then you tweak it a little bit. And I mean, I am one. If you've watched them, I always say this, that I like play around with it and then I take it off and then I start to glue as I go. I just am not one of those women that can just glue and attach at the same time and just be happy with it, because I feel like I would toss more projects than not. It's good to have them free to move and manipulate and change sides and all that good stuff, because it's just you get stuck sometimes, or at least I find I do. But it's a good process. It makes your brain stay sharp. So you can see me kind of going up and down installing, because I always want it like over under, and then the opposite, go under over. So it kind of got a little messed up here and there, but I always had to figure it out. It's hilarious. And then I'm also, what am I using? This is like my 5th layout or so with the kit. So I have only a few ephemera pieces left from the cut apart page. I did cut apart the Cloud 9 sheet completely, and I think I'm only left with like maybe 2 or 3 little bits that weren't used from it. The rest get utilized on all my other layouts. But for this one too, I keep it to just the same color tones that are in the layout itself, which are these pinks, the black and white, the yellow, and the green portion of it. Other than that, if they didn't have those colors, I didn't really want to use them. So I do have like a bit or two that are like a dark green, and maybe like the wood grain, and then that's truly it. This little branding strip I kept, and it says the story goes, or something like that. there was a branding strip on one of the pages, and so that is where I do my journaling too. I do commit to all of these, kind of going down the basket weaving side. And I also add one of the flare buttons. You'll see me kind of pop it over and do that. But you'll also see me start journaling on this as well. The puffy stickers are also part of the kit. They are the 365 Chicken Nitty kit. And you just see me kind of go around with this key, because the other ones, the color tones didn't go. You'll see like there's a blue and a light green, and that just didn't go. And there is a white one. I could have used the black and the white one, but I just went with the black one, and then the matching triangle puffy pieces as well. And then I will do my journaling on that branding strip. And I also, like I said, use the flare. There's the flare. And I do my journaling, and I don't think you'll see it on camera, but I also add one of the wood veneers that says "Hello, Lovely" above the picture. And it's so lovely. I do like this layout a whole lot. So there's the "Hello, Lovely" written right above, sitting right above the picture. It's really nice. But you can see all of the bold colors, which I love, and the weaving right there. There it is. That's the shot of all the in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everyone that stops by. Until my next video, thank you for coming by.